What's up, family? This is your boy D.GRAY back again, doing this thing that I do. I was on earlier with my boy. We did a diatribe. I'm gonna post that, but I had to come back up on here today. I just changed hats. This is my new Cowboys hat. I thought y'all want to see it, but and probably don't. Haters gonna hate anyway. So if you got something slick to say about my fly ass hat, use a bitch. Use a bitch, because you know this hat is fly as hell. So whatever. Cowboys all day. That's how we get down. So anybody got something slick to say, you know what's up with your. Anyway, he was a bitch. So anyway, somebody posted something earlier today, and I want to talk about it. One of my Facebook friends, Greg Das, he's always got some really good stuff to put up. Greg Das put up something today that has something to do with how women dress. And apparently, not too many people want to deal with that, but I wanted to deal with it because I think it's an important topic in dealing with, something that plagues our people that we don't want to talk about. So the gist of I might even try to bring it up. Let me see if I can bring up the video so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about, because some simp beta Negro was trying to talk slick, but I got you, beta. I got you, Bubba. We got you. So let me see if I can find this this post. Where is it? Here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with y'all, right? I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to play this video because I think it's important. I think this means something. I think it.
Why would any decent woman walk the street with her breasts hanging out?
Yes, you get the gist of it. But hold on. Let me get there. Right? Let me get there so you can get an idea what I'm talking about. So this is what my man Greg does. I don't know him personally, but he's a Facebook friend of mine. He got good posts. This is what my man posted earlier. And just listen. Just listen. For a second, just give it some time. Pay attention.
Explain to me, why would any decent woman want to walk the street with her breasts hanging out? Why is it all right to do? Why would any decent woman want to walk the streets with shorts so short everything in the shorts is out the shorts? What is so decent about it? To have your 10-year-old daughter, your 12-year-old daughter, your 13-year-old daughter look like a prostitute.
Look at her face.
What is so decent about it?
She's not happy
with that. What is so decent about the women half naked in the club when you come in the church and they look the same way on the choir, on the playing the instruments, being ushers? What is so decent about it? You mean to tell me we're living in a society that's upset with me because I'm encouraging our women to put clothes on?
So, you got the idea here. You got the idea of what the gist of the video was. I have a daughter. I got an 18-year-old daughter. So I'm not speaking out of turn here when I say these things. Okay? This is not just something I'm saying just to be saying it. All right? This is a real thing. We want our females, our daughters, our girlfriends, our significant others, our wives, whatever. We want them to be respected out in the streets. We want that. Okay? My generation came up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. I'm not a young dude. Of course, you can tell with all this going on, even though I still think it's fly. But I'm an old head for real. Okay. I suspect that most men that have daughters of those ages want their daughters to be respected. I'm sure of it. I'm sure that you would like for your daughter to be looked at with respect. Somewhere along the line, we have forgotten what it means to be respectful of ourselves, whether that be some of us brothers, some of us sisters, whatever. We think that everything goes. We think that everything goes. We've lost all moral direction. Our moral compass is jacked. And we really get what has happened with us as far as Black males. We have lost all of our gangster. We've lost the moral turpitude. We've lost the moral compass, the moral standing to even tell somebody, to rebuke somebody, to say, this is not good for us. And we've allowed this. We've turned Black men into toxic men. To say one thing or another, we've said, whatever comes out of a Black man's mouth, if it ain't promoting lifestyle, chaos, if we're not promoting feminism to the nth degree, if we're not coddling our kids, we are toxic. We are toxic to the whole entire world. And what's happened is we've had some of us Black men acquiesce to this nonsense. They call them betas. They call them beta males. Here's my I'm going to say something that's not going to be popular, and I don't care. If you're a Black man and you consider yourself a feminist, you are the problem. You are the problem. You are exacerbating everything that's wrong with our community today, because you are a beta male talking about feminism. But I think we have to understand what it means to actually support sisters, females, whatever that is. And it doesn't mean, what am I trying to say? Advocating disrespect, advocating lower morals, advocating booty cheeks hanging out, breasts popping out, advocating the sexualization of our women. To sit there and say that a woman should be able to do what she wants to do is a no-brainer. Everybody should be able to do what they want to do. But if you want to step out doing what you want to do, you have to be ready for somebody to say something about it. And our duty as Black men for our daughters and those who we consider loved ones, it is our duty to say, and our duty to intervene when we see something going on that's not conducive to respect. Having your yeeks hanging out and your breastises hanging out and you walking around here with all of your stuff showing, barely covering up your stuff, is not conducive to respect. And any man that will allow for that is not worth the testosterone that's in his body. What got me about this, I showed the video, what got me about it is you got some beta males sitting their behinds up here advocating for saying that what this man is saying is wrong. The video I showed you, why is that wrong? The question is, why would we as men not want to say something about this? And then you got this clown in the what do you call the chat, whatever you want to call it, saying that it's okay because they fucking want to. Nobody should say something to them about it because that's what they want to do. Do you not have any responsibility for your people? Do you not have any sense of ownership, protectionism of our daughters, our girlfriends, our sisters? None of it? None of that. Just because they want to, do you think that that's okay? That makes no sense to me. Beta males, especially beta black males, are the worst thing to happen to us. Because what we've allowed to happen is we have lost our position in leadership in our community. Because of simps like this. Because they want to. No man should ever tell them what they should be doing. Then who's going to tell them what to do? You think the dominant society is going to tell them to stop doing that? It benefits the dominant society that they go out here looking like that they're out here objectified. It ain't the man's responsibility. It's their responsibility to not go out there. And the question I posed was, why do they want to dress like that? For what reason? For what reason? Because it's more comfortable? It's hot out, so they wear the least amount of clothes as they can? We know why they dress like this. We know why they do this. And is that acceptable? Is that something we should just say, yeah, that's cool. Go, girl. You go, girl. Do you, girl? And then we wonder why the things happen to them, why they happen. I will advocate one thing, that most men ain't shit. Most men ain't shit. They ain't but a few real good men in this world. Most brothers can handle that and say, okay, yeah, she's dressed like that, but whatever. Right? We think above that. But most men don't. Most men think with their, Why would you throw chum into the water with sharks and then jump the fuck in? Excuse my language. Why would you throw chum? If you don't know what that is, Google that shit. Throw chum into the water for the sharks and then jump in with that shit. Thinking, because I want to. The reality is the world is what it is. We walk around here asking for respect. We walk around here asking these other nations and these other people groups to respect us. Women want to be respected as women and as equals and as what? Valuable. When the focus is definitely on yo yammies are hanging out, yo titties are hanging out, how can I take you serious? How can anyone take you serious when what you're projecting is your sexuality? There's no reason for your breasts to be out in a business meeting. No reason. There's no reason for your booty cheeks to be hanging out when you're buying cottage cheese for lasagna at Walmart. There's no reason for it other than the fact that you're trying to attract a certain amount of people or a certain kind of person. And I don't mean the bad kind, even though vicariously so that happens. And who's going to tell you that that's not something you need to be doing, sister? Because black men have lost all sense of responsibility. There's more beta Negroes than there are alpha Negroes out there right now. Alpha Negroes aren't the ones that are out there doing crazy shit. Alpha Negroes, in my opinion, are the ones that are out there saying, hey, take responsibility for what the flip you do, man. Hey, we shouldn't be doing that. Hey, watch what you're doing. Hey, sister. Hey, daughter. Hey, girlfriend of mine. That's not appropriate. But you got beta males like this Negro in this, he knows who he is. He knows who he is. I ain't gonna call him out. Talking about some because they fucking want to, that's why we should be okay with it. Excuse my language. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. You beta Negroes are the worst thing that can happen to our race. You beta moist ass Negroes are the worst. The worst. Everything that brother said in that video was gospel. And you can see the uncomfortable look on that sister's face. Because nobody wants to take leadership of this. Nobody wants to take leadership of this community, and they want to leave it up to the females to do it. You can call this misogyny. You can call it whatever the hell you want to call it. But we want to leave it up to the females to do. And that's what the dominant society wants. They want the females to be the dominant entity in our community. And they don't care that you got your booty cheeks hanging out. They don't care because they want to objectify you anyway. And any man that will stand up and correct that, that's a protectionist viewpoint. That's a protectionist thing we do for our people. And then you got niggas like him that don't want us to protect our people. Let them do what they want. Because they won't do. As if they need no guidance from us. It is the most destructive thing in the world is to be a beta ass Negro who will not stand up and say, we demand respect for our sisters, and we demand that they respect themselves. Way too many estrogenic Negroes out there, male type. Way too many brothers not playing their leadership role. It's ridiculous with me. It's horrible. It's not conducive. And I'm not going to fail my daughter like that, because I'm going to tell her, you don't just get to do what you want to do. You represent everybody. Not just this family. You represent everybody. And any moist Negro, white boy, whatever it is that stands up to you and tells you that it's okay that you do that, they don't love you. They don't care about you. No, not only do they not care about you and your moral standing and your standing in this community, they don't care about you at all. Because you know what that angle is? That's an angle, that's a coochie grabbing angle. That's somebody who's trying to get laid. Any Negro standing around advocating for that kind of nonsense is some goofy ass beta Negro trying to get laid. Somebody trying to get some cooch from a girl because I'm a feminist. I'm a feminist. You want to give me some ass? I'm a feminist. Can we hang out a little bit? Can we Netflix and chill? I'm a feminist. You can do what you want to do as long as you give me some ass. These are some beta ass Negroes that have no game. And if that's your game, you ain't got no damn game. It's ridiculous. I will never advocate, I don't care what nobody says, for sisters, females I'm dealing with out there looking like clowns. Out there with their butt cheeks hanging out and their titties hanging out and acting immoral. I will never advocate for that. That is not okay. And I'm gonna deal with my leadership position the way I should. That's what I'm gonna do. Because they fucking want to. That's why it's okay. Whatever. Whatever you simp ass, beta ass, moist ass nigga. You're useless to us. You're useless to us. They out here talking trash about Kevin Samuels and the things he says, and he's kicking gospel to you people. Gospel. Nobody wants to hear it because they got these type of, he knows who he is. They got these type of Negroes out here advocating for this nonsense. You're worthless. We don't need you. We don't need you. Because you're playing right into the hands of these people in the dominant society. You're silly. You're silly. You're worthless. You're worthless. And any female that deals with you under that auspices is you deserve that woman. You deserve her. You simp ass, moist ass. I ain't gonna call you out. Anyway, that's what I had to say today because I'm sick of you beta ass niggas. Oh, Lord, help me. Oh, Most High God, help me with you beta ass niggas. You will burn with the rest of them. I can't. Oh. Anyway, I'm out.